Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back everybody to Elite Dangerous. Public holiday today in the UK, so time to get our stream on as opposed to doing anything else, I thought. So we thought, why not do a little bit of cash for gold, see what this gold rush is all about. You know, what's the worst that could possibly happen? I've been on in Ara and in Lee Long, apparently, there is gold. So we're off. So 07 to you people who are in the chat, welcome. Let's see if we can make a bit of money. I've got my Type 9. It's not my ship of choice, but I'm waiting for the cutter. Okay, here we go. Unacceptable behaviour. 07 Commander, and welcome on this Monday afternoon. Good old bank holiday Monday. What's the worst that could possibly happen? So we are flying the bus. And here it is. Empty at the moment. But we're doing our thing. Adam Curry, 07. And Commander Soggy Crisp, 07 to you too. Now, we've got some machine guns on it. No shields. We want to maximize the amount of storage we're doing. So let's see what happens. Next jump. Now, there might not be anything there to pick up when I finally get there. I don't know. Some of the data is a little bit old. It's a little bit old. It's a little bit cheeky. A bit like this coffee. But it's Ostrander Works, which is a ground pad. Let's see how we go. I know a lot of people have been filling up on the carriers. Let's go to the system map. Now, if we go to points of interest and we go to here or there, Ostrander Works, that's what we want, right there. Take me to it, baby. That setting or what? I don't know, it's bloody ridiculous. Right. Let's move the bus around. So I hope you're all having a good Monday. If you're in the UK, it's not raining in Wales, so you know that's not bad. And this starts a week where I'm left to my own devices, because her indoors and the kids have gone on holiday with her parents. Woohoo! Computers away. That's what I say. So with the modules, this is where I found out that this ship isn't what I need it to be. I've got a planetary approach suite, which suits me fine, and when we get close, we should be getting the beacon. Ostrander Works, there it is. Now this is all well and good, right? This is all fantastic, but I'm not particularly well armed. Not at all. Grey Magic, 07, hope you're doing okay today. And as you can probably guess, I've had a little bit of sleep. And a little bit of sleep works wonders. Okay, here we go. So this Type 9 is rocking the Hazard DLC, which is the ship kit, which I quite like, to be perfectly honest. I think it's nice. Ooh, yeah, and once you get it, there's no going back. Then you've got to have enough money to keep it. So that's a nice, at least another 10 billion to keep it going. But people are making so much money. It's unreal. Let's see if we can get some gold, baby. This is cash for gold, after all. So, is the music too loud? Can you hear me over the music? Lockjammer, 07 Commander, hope you're doing okay today. This is my cheeky bank holiday stream. Just look at the size of it. Woohoo! It's a big one, alright. Call that scaffolding at the front. Whoa, you gotta have your scaffolding, haven't you? Jared Peterson, 07. Jared says he made 5 billion and gained a link 4 rank. And Sinishad, 07 Commander, nice tank. Indeed it is, isn't it? I mean, it flies like one. Woo, look at it. It's the size of it. I'm going to cheat because I got auto landing. Which something this big is a must.
You are cleared for access. You may now proceed to landing.
Hands off, baby.
Initiating auto-docking protocols.
People have been making enormous amounts of money. Enormous amounts of money. So your Elite 4 rank was for trade, no doubt. I don't know what I am. I think I'm Elite 1. On my way to Elite 2. Oh, good old background simulation. 07, Jared. And it's down. Hurrah for auto landing. Local services. Let's see if there's any swag here to get. Gold, 2. What else do I need? There's absolutely nothing, is there? I need jadeite. I need platinum. Well, I'm kind of shit out there, haven't I, really? 2 tons. Okay, brilliant. What's the next one? The next one's in Gaolawu. Gaolawu. Let's see. Well, that was kind of as expected. We'll auto-launch that and get something on the nav panel. I think anywhere in jumping distance is going to be totally cleared out. And Gaolawu is Friedman Works. A whole 2 tons of gold. There's going to be absolutely nothing. Commander Simon. Hello, Simon. Yeah, I know. I'm leaving my carrier where I am. I'm only just having a quick zip around to say, ooh, I did it. Get a little bit of rank, if you know what I mean. Yes, well, I'm on an hour now on the other page. And I'll do this, and I'll put fleet carriers. Search. We'll try this place, and if not, then we'll go and hit a fleet carrier and buy some. Some people are selling it for 200,000, so you're making a little bit. You know, but you want something that's doing a decent price. $6 billion on your new alt account so far. That is crazy bonkers. Oh, I know. One of my alt accounts is with you though, all the way over somewhere else. I do have another account though. I've got the Xbox account. Did you? Not the Colonia one. It's where did we put that? Up by Sagittarius A is where we put it, didn't we? Yeah, exactly. See, too many accounts, can't keep track of. Oh look, I'm wanted in that system. It's nice, isn't it? One more jump. So yeah, so we're gonna see. So it is Cash for Gold. That's what it is. Which I thought was an inspired name for this video as well. Especially on a Monday afternoon. Yeah, my Colonia commander is with you in Sagittarius A. Up there somewhere, the exploration one. And then my third account, I think pretty sure I got one on Epic Games as well. But, you know, hey. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Let's not get carried away yet. We're going to... Bloody hell. I can't remember. Because I was talking. I was going to... Friedman Works. There we go. We'll see what that's got. If not, we'll see what carriers are knocking about. Commander Omega Blue. 07, Commander. How are you doing today? I can't remember. There's commanders bloody everywhere. I know I've got 3. Too many accounts. That's what it is. Too many accounts. But I thought I'd have a go. I had a bit of a laugh doing some combat yesterday. Quite enjoyed that. So now it's just about having a go. And of course tomorrow the update's coming out, so we'll see what sort of state the game's in then. Once the update comes out. Like I said, I'm left to my own devices, so I could do some more streaming. I just don't know. I just don't know. Don't know where half of it is, to be perfectly honest. But, touch wood, the computer's holding up alright, isn't it? We're not getting terrible frame rates. There it is. So far we are rocking around with 2 tons of gold. Ooh. Don't think I'm going to get much here, to be perfectly honest. But I wanted to do my part and earn a bit of scratch. Okay, here we go. We're coming in. There it is. Yeah, auto dock.
of the Empire
Hands off.
Request approved. Please set down at bay 10.
29 minutes per jump. I bet everyone's doing it. And like I was saying yesterday, right? Frontier have either done this because we're going to need an awful lot of money coming up, or they've done this to sort of like kind of say, well, you know, yeah, update 16's had some problems and now we got to release. I don't know. I don't think this sort of stuff really follows a narrative. It's usually done as either to placate the player base, or I think it's to do with something's coming. Good grief. Right, let's do that. Local service. Let's see how much gold there is.
You have docked safely. Begin lock.
Place your bets now, please. Ooh, look at that. 209. We'll have all of that. What else do I need? Platinum and jadeite. None of that here. That's alright. Where's next on me list? Well, there's the behemoth in Laedla. Which is there. Auto launch. Let's see if some of these and they've got docking access, and they're selling for 47,000 credits, and he's got 11,000 on it, according to Inara.
Please leave the port when ready.
That's friends only. DJ Burke 07. It is a literal gold rush. So you tried that, did you? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's try. Let's try. This is why I don't like going. Has anyone got a good fleet carrier who's selling it for, you know, something? Because I'll just take the fleet carriers off. So that was Freedman Works. Williams Refinery in CD 69.5. Let's try that. Go, couple of jumps. Kind of what it's all about, though, isn't it? There's a couple of stations there. Hansen Chemical. Supply. It's jumping soon. No, another system. I might just follow that for a bit. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Grey Magic. That's not a bad one at all. Let's. Can't do that. Let's break orbit. I'm waiting for the update because I want to put my HUD colours back to how it was. Who's that? Aramon has just followed. 07 Commander. I hope you're having a great Monday. '61 Signy. Is that right, DJ Burt? Brogal Terminal. I'll have a look at that. How far is that away? Ooh, that's a good old jump, innit? Let's try this one first. I can probably get there. This is why, right, we need a ship with the shuttle. There needs to be that sort of like game involved, isn't it? To get away from the grind where, hey, I'll park my carry here. I've got a crew. The crew, they're experienced. They've been with me for years. There's my fleet of shuttlecraft. It'll go back, stock up the carrier, and then you jump. And then there's that micromanagement of a game I think needs to be put into this, as opposed to you doing all the donkey work. Because you want to be out there doing the fun stuff, don't you? Right, for me, I think that's a pretty good, you know, a pretty good thing to do. Use the carrier as like a sort of a micromanagement sim station. You know, make it part of the background simulation as well, where you can jump your carrier in and then start affecting the global economy. That's what I think. Well, yes. I think it's a good idea. I'm not saying it's my idea. I'm not saying it hasn't been done. I'm just saying, well, you know, that's all I'm saying. Yes, I know, but like, Elite Dangerous could then be different. Couldn't it? And incorporate different parts of different games. I mean, we've got mining, we've got combat, we've got exploration, we've got the combat side of things. So there's economics in there. You've got the ground combat, you've got the background simulation, you've got the fleet carriers. So what's next? Oh, and you've got aliens. So what's next? You know? That's the thing. Lord Narco Wookie 07, how's it going? Perhaps it's lacking something like that because, you know, the carriers, I mean, you know, you've got different skins and different roles the carrier can do. But it doesn't do anything other than just look different, does it? You know, it's like the war one, we've said this before, the war one, you jump into a conflict zone, lovely. So what? It doesn't do anything, you know. You have the trade one. You jump into a conflict zone. Brilliant. Now, if you made it so that if you want to go and affect the conflict zones in an area, then your carrier can be an active role. If you want to be trade, brilliant. Well, then you have that facility of a trade ship, but it's lightly armed. So perhaps, you know, part of your job could be to hire more pilot. I don't know. I mean, I'm going somewhere with this because my brain's working. Because I've had sleep. I mean, what am I? I don't even know what I am. Look at that. Trade 2. I haven't been doing much of that. I just bomb around here, there and everywhere. Well, I've got to make sure I know where I'm going. Williamson Refinery. That's where I'm going. There it is. Okay then. We are honking horns and getting whatever exploration data we can as well, which is good stuff. And the good thing as well is now, right, because I can say this, is that yeah, mate, I'm doing all right. I've had a little bit more sleep. A little bit. In fact, I put on Disney last night to watch Ahsoka, and I was that tired, and I fell asleep halfway through it. That's how tired I am. But, you know, it was heavy stuff. So we'll see what we've got here. Yeah, you should be able to put some of your stuff in the ready room, shouldn't you? Otherwise, what's the point of it? Oh, but you got a ship interior. Ah, yes, well, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, it started off pretty good. You know, I got like a bit through episode 1, and there was lasers and lightsabers, and I fell asleep because I was shattered, absolutely knackered. But, you know, you got to give it a couple of episodes. It's really Clone Wars season 7, season 6, season 7. Can't remember. That's where it's going to be. We'll see if it's got legs. I've got a few things to watch this week. Only murders in the building. I love that. I think that's absolutely fantastic. It's good quality entertainment, that is. And yes, I've got a few things to catch up on. I'm not sure when SEAL Team's back on. I know it's airing over in the States. Williamson Refinery. We are on the approach. Pointless going to an external view. You can't see knob all, apart from the lights. It's all you can see, the top of the ship. Look at that. Oh my god. And they say space is black. Well, yeah, the bartender should be a source of information, right? It's like, hey, decent price on gold in this system. AI integration could do that. AI integration. You know what I mean. It's being integrated into a lot of games to give the NPCs a little bit more, you know, life. Really. Bart Gamer 01. This gold community goal is just a slap in the face to all commanders who grind the game for months to get elite rank. Give me the money. Yeah, I bet. Well, I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying. But then these things come on once every now and again, don't they? I think you really got to sort of like make the effort. But 07 anyway. I mean, I do alright with AFK making my money. I think it's great. Just park here, type 10, warm the lasers up, away you go. There we are, look. I've parked the bus. Woo-hoo! Okay.
Execute system shutdown. Thank you for your cooperation, Commander.
10. All that for 10. Oh well, we're getting there. Let's have a look. Anything else? So far, no. What's the next one on my merry list? At least that covers the fuel, I suppose. Right. Right, now. Clements Sentinel Industries. It's in the same system.
Please take note of oncoming traffic when leaving the facility. Thank you.
There you go. Of course, it would be all the way that way, wouldn't it? You could out Daily Arthur. Yeah, Joe, I think trade is good. You know, I mean, the combat's very easy to get to, the exploration. I mean, and the trade rank was the first thing I got for elite. You know, it all that time ago, it was the first thing I got. Combat came much later. It was trade and exploration. That's what got me. Bravo Alpha, how's it going? Harrington Station in Dang Tai. Okay, well, we'll take a look. Let me just go let the dog out. One moment. Gotta keep an eye on the woofer. Right. Cool. That was, and I got a pen somewhere. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Where's my bit of paper? 91 light years. Move that over. Harrington Station. And that's in DANG-TEI. Okay, well, we'll try it. But you're right, I bet you that's gonna go no problem. Yeah, they're doing a deal on it, innit? They're doing a big deal on all of this. Oh, look, I'm being interdicted. Who's this? I knew it had to happen. Of course, this thing, it drives like a bus. Do you know what? I'm just going to submit. Get it over and done with. Oh, he took up my FSD already? Bastard. This is no good, is it? I'm going to lose the ship, you watch. Jump, 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 jump. Suck it. Oh, Simon's no danker. Jim. 07. Yes, well, the cutter's on its way to that particular station. I'm never going to outmaneuver this guy. Yeah, suck that. Well, you know, the elite ranks, I get it, you know, it's nice, and all the rest of it. I really am not that bothered about it. I mean, once you got the rank that gets you the ships, brill. Good for you. And you get that, like at Duke, don't you? If they're going to bring something else a bit funky into the game, and you've got to be so many ranks of elite, then I get it. But you know, I mean, it's called elite. Once you got elite 1, so what? That's what I say. Unless they want to have a new system that only the elite of the elite get in, which they could do, to be perfectly honest, right? Then, you know, fair enough. I mean, you know, being elite 5, yeah, I get it. A lot of hard work, and hats off to you. I haven't done it. I'm too busy just bombing around having fun. Just power it in. There's the station. Let's get in between the 7.5.
Tango Hotel Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau is honored by your presence, Commander. Approval is granted.
There it is. It's going in. Well, yeah. Do you know what? I think you're right there. Once you've got enough, sort of like in your back pocket for your fleet carrier, and you can bomb around, then you're like, yeah. What can you possibly do? Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, really, you want another Void Opal rush, don't you? That's what you want. Something like that. Get people back into it. That was a bit of a touch cloth moment, wasn't it? Because we just finally got in here to land. And let's see what this lot's got to do. What it's got to say for itself. We've had interdictions and everything. Who's that? Bravo Alpha, thank you very much for your follow. Good stuff.
Touchdown confirmed. Commencing offload.
Starport services. Okay. Advanced maintenance. Brilliant. What's my FSD? It's maxed out. Good. Engines, are they maxed out? They are. Just checking. Right. What we got then? 9. Nearly lost the ship and all that just for 9. 9! 9! Ooh, a little bit of tritium there. Could do with that. Right. Okay, then. That's enough ridiculousness. We haven't got much. So, let's have a look. Where's next? Apparently, Zing plant in the Angie system, that's all going to be gone. Bisnagavati Kogan landing in Chamaluma. Let's try that. Well, that's good. Because we've got the system map there as well. We can pop that right in. That one. Let's see. Auto launch. A couple of jumps. Oh man, I've just left. I didn't see you. Sorry, mate. I didn't see your thing.
You may leave when ready.
Where's your carrier? Because I'll just whiz back round. Sorry. Auto docking. Yes, there's the dog. Fantastic. Yeah, it was absolutely nerfed to hell and back, wasn't it? Right. Bravo Alpha, where's your carrier? Data bearer system.
Please shut down all systems.
Okay,
Welcome to the
commodities. Tritium. Exit. Navigation. Oh, it's not far. Lovely. Ping, ping, ping. Auto launch. Oh, it's all good stuff. It's a big old bus, but it is a flying dinner plate, isn't it? Twitch is having a nightmare lately. I tell you what, Narco, it's having a right old flipping head fit. Right, I'm 3 jumps away because this has got a jump range of, like, you know, nothing. Type 9. Type 9 at the moment. It was the biggest thing I could get in time to start the stream. My cutter is back there though. At the source station. So the music we got playing is a bit of Miguel Johnson. Good old Miguel. And the album is called 2184. Yeah, we got our charge on. A lot of people are having a lot of problems lately. There's an awful lot of security problems with some of the big cloud providers as well. And there seems to be, like, you know, phishing attacks left, right and center. Prince Hugo 07, welcome. Right. Where the bloody hell's this carrier? Right. HMS. What was it? The Orgasmatron. I love that. That's you. I know, this is the problem with your fleet carriers. You either have it for tritium or not. And they really want to sort that out, don't they? I mean, when you want to refuel your carrier, just take it from there. Just do a transfer. Not transfer it to a ship and then into the bloody thing. Oh, the scalp massage, the Orgasmatron. There was some guy on YouTube just going up behind women and going, ugh, like this, and they go, yeah, good for them. Do that in Wales, someone will punch you in the face. Mostly the woman. Look at all the carriers, yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, so over to Bravo Alpha 101. Here we go. This is his fleet carrier, the HMAS Ambition. And do a quick victory lap around that for him, just to make sure the fleet carrier's okay. Here we go. Exactly, those carrier staff, they're expensive. And you don't see them bobbling around the ship, do you? Which would be good. Let's go and drop this tritium off. Do our part for commanders who need the fuel. Oh well, there you are. Can't dock at your carrier. I do not meet the set permissions. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Docking permission is currently unavailable.
Oh no.
Sadly, we can't do that just yet. Docking permission is currently unavailable.
I am no notorious. I have a notoriety of 1 because I've been a naughty boy. Amy. Australian has followed. The big 07 for you. I am notorious. Okay, let's have a look then.
Request confirmed. Proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Your docking request has been accepted. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. And we're down. Another happy landing.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
There you go. You're all geared up. Right. Let's auto launch it out. It is a bit of a profit, I tell you what, thank you very much. Right, so where was this? Harrington, you said. Bantai. Let's see. Oh, we are a ways out. We can do it though. And there you have it. It may have run out of gold. It might well have run out of gold. You never know. Like you say, it is a gold rush. The last step was that. Okay. Right, let's go. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that can possibly happen? If the price is good, it'd be worthwhile doing the 6 jumps to get over there. Getting a bit of data. Oh, 42 to 45. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's say about 5 jumps out. Four jumps out now. What's he yipping for? Probably my son is back. Alexa, show me the front door. He is. He isn't. Fair enough. Alexa, go home. I love my Ring doorbell. It's amazing. It's like having, I don't know, a dog that doesn't bark in the middle of the night. We're in. The next jump is to Chinga. There you go, we're jumping away. 3 jumps to go. A big old ship like this, isn't it? I mean, you know, look at it. It's just flipping huge. And here's the thing as well. If you've got crew, have them just sat in a seat or just milling around somewhere in the background. Because you got them. They can do it. Cash for gold feels like a scam title. Well, we'll all see if I can get some. I've been jumping around here, there and everywhere, and I've only got 200 tons so far. 270 tons. Electro Ace 07 and Laverick 07 to you. Hope you're all doing and having a great time. Madge Keel, thanks for the subscription on Prime. Thank you very much. Two jumps to go. Ciao. Next jump is our destination station or destination system, so we're going to go to Harrington, see if they got anything left. What's this? So if you fit a secure warehouse to your carrier, you can take a job to deliver thousands of tons of gold and then sell each load to the secure warehouse. Blimey, Charlie. Harrington Station. Okay, we are closing the gap. Keeping an eye on that distance. That'll do us. Here comes some people who are going to give me some beef, no doubt. Oh no, they're clean, that's alright. And typical shield scans. It's worthwhile scanning the people who are knocking about. It's a lovely looking station, well, we'll see. Can't remember if I've been here. Okay, here we go. Not Harrington, but Camera Acropolis. Oh yeah, that is where we started off. Head towards the planet. That's where the door will be. Right, there you go. Right, I'm gonna go and close the back door so the dog's gone in. Oh look, we've landed. Let's see. Let's see. Gold. There is a lot. $24 million worth. That's a lot of gold. We like gold. Okay. Right, Universal Cartographics. Because we have gone a bit. That'll probably pay for the fuel. Let's get back to the... Well, let's auto-launch. Let's get back to the station and offload this. Laedla. 9 jumps. Eek. If you buy gold from your own carrier instead of transferring it, it won't show in your hold until you arrive at the destination. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, send me a friend request, mate. No worries. Of course. No one minds. We're all friends here. Right, let's go. Mart Gamer, the Acropolis joined his typical Imperial trappings, style over substance. Yes. Thunder Coup? Yeah, well that's it, innit? Well, you never know. You never know what's going on. They're doing an awful lot of stuff with this Duvall background, sort of like background story, aren't they? And normally I look at these and go, oh, yeah, whatever, here we go. Another shoot people here, take this to there. A lot of the combat community goals, people only really get involved, and if it's something really lucrative like this, or if there's a new module, right, and that's the thing. Simon, I reckon you're not wrong there. You know, there's a reason for this. It's like when people say, oh, you deliver all your Grelics to so-and-so, and you get all this money, and you go, oh yeah, and next you know, oh yeah, you need them Grelics to have, like, you know, a caustic sink or something. I always put a bit in, so I've done it, and then keep the big load of it out there. I'm always very dubious of these things. Chinga! Chinga, 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 chinga. My joystick seems to have... There you go. That's what I wanted. Like that. Maybe the network of gold statues will be a Thargoid comms device. Well, it's a very good conductor. Or perhaps they'll just throw statues at it. Is this Herbert going to pull me out of frame shift? Him and his Diamondback Scout? You never know. Well, like you say, it's going to be a bit of money, innit? I mean, I've got 1.72 billion at the moment, thanks to Commander Bravo Alpha for his donation from the Tritium Fund. And normally I keep about 1 billion on my ship account, the rest I pour into the carrier. It's Rich Owen. I will show you now. Just get past this. You are looking for... That's my commander name. Well, thanks for joining, and thanks for the donation to the Ricardo Fund as well, although you did have a little bit of tritium for it, and that was quite nice. Thanks for the tip as well for that. So you have a good evening, Bravo Alpha 07. Yeah, but it's the middle of the day for you though, isn't it, Simon? You're like, Simon, you got someone, you got the Australian crew with you. It's nice to have friends. First real person. Yeah, I'm an avatar. That's where the brightly coloured shirt comes from. Do you class Welsh people as Poms? That's a question. I've just spent an entire week where I've been called the token Brit in Salt Lake City, so, you know, that's a strange place. So I got there Saturday, right, and, you know, very nice. I've been travelling for about 14 hours, and I got there about 2 o'clock local time, which is about 10 o'clock UK time, and I'd been up since 3. Of course, you've got to get there early for your international departures, and there's more than messing about in Amsterdam, to which I got searched at the gate. I was like, yeah, crack on, I don't care. Take what I can get at my age. And got onto the big plane, got there, got an Uber, got to the hotel. Brilliant. I made the mistake. Phoned my missus, made a mistake, sat on the bed, fell asleep, woke up at 10:30 at night. Then I couldn't get to sleep. Next day, Sunday, got up. Thought, right, 9:30, it's a major US city, let's go for a walk around. No chance. No one around, other than the homeless people. Because it's the mothership of the Mormons. Everyone's in church, right? There's only the stupid Welsh person walking around a city where everything's closed apart from, say, Starbucks, right? Job done. I thought, shit. So I went back, had a rest, had some breakfast, usual messing about. Thought, right, okay, it's about 10 o'clock now. There's got to be something going on. Went out again, had to walk up and down, you know, the parallels of the streets. Nothing, no one around. I thought, I'm going to go to the Mormon church. Massive temple square in the middle of Salt Lake City. Impressive building. And then there was their tabernacle. That was impressive. Nice big organ. And we all like a big organ. And the next thing, right, there's a convention centre. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't paying to go in there. But this one centre held like 30,000 people. Anyway, whatever. So I went and got some lunch and came back, and I thought, well, there's a thing going on here. I was getting tired because I'd been up like, you know, 14 hours by this stage. So I went to a bar. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, on the Monday, I thought, right, must be a bit more life here. Monday, dead. Utterly dead. I must have seen about, I don't know, 30 people. So it seems like the working from home thing seems like Tuesday to Thursday when you're there, because Tuesday it livened up a bit, and by Thursday, you know, it was rocking and rolling. But yeah, it's a strange old place. Very hot. It's like 32 degrees, just hotter than my holiday in Cyprus, as it happens. Everyone's inside having fun with it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Is the Mormon religion? Can you have multiple wives? I don't know. Didn't really stop to ask, to be honest. Well, I've had to travel something like, you know, 200 light years out. Yeah, it's weird. And they all marry young over there. I mean, I'm old now, so everyone's young in my eyes. But like, I was walking around and I thought, bloody hell, you look like you're like 19, 18, 19, you know, and well, you know, horses for courses. Oh, I still practice it. Commander Cronkin, 07. Yeah, well, I was in the downtown area, which was quite good because it meant that I was close to everything. Absolutely everything. You know, you could get whatever you wanted, just not on a Sunday. I also went to their sort of like the family centre. Sounds like a birth control place. The family search centre, and that was like the biggest database. I was saying about it yesterday. Biggest sort of like online database. And it was a Netflix thing. And a friend of mine and me, we went in there and had a good laugh, you know. And she was giving it like, oh, I'm having the time of my life. And I was like, oh, I'm having to speak Polish. I can't get my head around it. It's been a long time. Oh, Vegas is an eye-opener, and Vegas is like 300 miles, I think, the other way. And I think California and the West Coast was getting hit by Hurricane Herbert or whatever it was. Kumar Acropolis. Right, summoning an eagle is going to give me some beef, look. Well, so far this year I've done Philadelphia, Salt Lake City. Next month I'm off to Memphis. Nashville. And then where am I going then? I'm going to Texas, Austin, Texas in October. All different things with work. So that's 2 more trips to go now before Christmas, and then the city season starts. Oh yeah, do you know what? A grand tour. It is a bit, isn't it? You know, it's like planes, trains and automobiles. But I'm going to have to buy a hat. Wear it on stream. Definitely, I've got to get a hat. Got to get one. Do I get a hat from Nashville or do I get a hat from Austin? I don't know. I don't know. Like these hats, they're expensive crap, you know? And but I'm not sure if I'm going to have the opportunity. Now, I've got notoriety here. I'm not sure if I'm wanted or not.
Your docking request has been approved. Please proceed to Bay 3 minor.
So I'm silent running. Bramley House, 07.
Auto-docking protocols.
I work in IT. Yeah, it should be cooler in October. I mean, I wouldn't say it was uncomfortable in Salt Lake City. It was warm. It was every day it was like at least 26, 27. So like my temperature. And then as I was leaving, it was like 32, 34 yesterday, that sort of stuff. So it was getting hotter. But once you're in the buildings, you know, it's once you're in the building, you know, and the aircon comes in, you could be anywhere. In fact, it was cold. I was wearing a hoodie in the office because, like, it was cold. There you go. We have refueled.
Landing safely completed. Lockdown procedure initiated. We are glad to have you with us at this station, Commander.
Now, okay, I've got... Let's have a look. 722114304. All right, we're going to see how much I'm going to make here now. So I still add some tritium. Right, look at this. 255 million profit. And that tritium, I'm going to sell as a loss. Crazy. Cool. Nearly 2 billion. Woo. Right, M. So all that's good. Contacts. Combat. Bonds, nothing there. I can is that gonna do me? Can I... My notoriety is still too high. Right, my notoriety is now 0. Brilliant. So I should be able to clear any fines with in legal. Should not. Whatever. There you go. Let's switch ships. The Badger's List. Oh, dude! I just saw that now. I just dropped it. So I got a 38 jump range there. That might make things a little bit easier. Got a bit of crap on there. It could be a lighter ship, but hey, you know, it's an expensive ship to go banging around in. We've got all our cargo. Yeah, I think we're all okay. Got a planetary approach suite. Brill. Exit. Right. Navigation. Well, let's... Notoriety is 0. Right. I know this is the bug. Administrative. Nothing there. Legal. There you go. Let's log out. Okay, here we go. Starport services. Contacts, legal. Admin. Well, there you are. I must be okay then. Is that right? No, I'm still wanted. What's going on here, Simon? I've logged out. I've logged back in again. Yeah, I did. Or shall I log out of the game? I mean, you know, notoriety 0. There it is. Anyway, let's get banging on, shall we? I don't know, it could be an Empire Galactic bounty, but Interstellar Factors should do it, shouldn't it? It might do. But it's not giving me the option. Well, whatever. It's not giving me any funky options. Ah, right, okay. Well, we're just going to have to see how things go. Yeah, we got some weapons on there. That's no problem. Right, let's get out of here. Launch. I'm going to have to fly it out myself this time. None of this auto rubbish here. I'll see what I can find on my journeys.
Landing restraints released. Depart when ready.
It's a nice old ship. I like this ship. I flew around in this ship for good old while before I experienced what the small ships could do for the game. And it's lovely. Now you'll notice I haven't gone for the survey ship kit on this, because I don't like the survey ship kit for this. This is just a ship kit with spoilers and fans and wings, and I think it looks absolutely lovely. Anyway, enough perving at the ship. Oh, a little bit more, then go on. We like gold and yellow, even though it's not gold really, it's some sort of like Stygian colour, isn't it? I think this one. Oh, there you go. All good stuff. Woo! Right.
Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a fond farewell.
It's funny how I'm not showing as wanted over there. I don't know, whatever. Let's go. It's a bit mustard. Inglorious Reaper, how are you doing today? I honestly don't know why I bother streaming to Facebook at the same time. I suppose, well, it saves a little bit of time, doesn't it, really? Or Trovo. No one watches. Commander Ups. Yeah, I'm sure there's a survey kit for the cutter. I was looking at it yesterday. Commander Kronkin. Well, thank you, Commander. It's nice. It's nice that you come to the stream. Normally we stream on a Saturday and a Sunday, and we get together and do stuff. Oh, I'm here already. Look at that. Right, okay. Can't remember where I was going. In fact, it wasn't here, was it? I've jumped to the wrong bloody system. It was... D-A-N-G-T-E-I. Duh. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, jump. Me not paying attention. I'm doing alright. Like I was saying, I'm back from a trip, so... It's a public holiday here in the UK, which is great. Gonna watch Ahsoka a little bit later. Might even have a kebab. You know it makes sense. And I got all week to myself because they're indoors and the kids have gone off on holiday with their mother. Woo-hoo-hoo. Gonna get some content created. Gonna have a look at all the AI stuff that's out there. Of course, there's a bit of work to do. So it's going to be great, and I want to do some Conan streaming. Because I enjoy a bit of Conan streaming. I'm still learning. So, Inglorious, what chair have you got? Is it like a one of those, this is the best chair I've ever had. I mean, I used to go through chairs like no one's business. Because I was on my ass all day. This is standing up, this is. Now we got a bit of cargo space here. We've got 778 tons of cargo space, and I probably could have a little bit more if I didn't have that frame shift drive booster, but you kind of got to have one of those. A gaming chair, that's the stuff, boy. That's what you need. Has it got one of those things that come out, you can have a rest and relax, and like a little footrest? Can't quite get on with them. This one hasn't got one of those. A friend of mine in work, he's got a Noble, and he came down and tried mine. Now this is a hard chair, lots of support in it. When I first got it, I thought, it's not very comfortable, is it? You know, don't like that. And he was saying it's much better than the Secret Lab is much better than the Noble chair. I don't know. I mean, it's all personal preference, innit? Wonder how much is going to be here. Now it's a soldering chair. Shouldn't be so tall then, should you, Simon? I haven't got that problem. Coming at a whole 5'7" is what I am. New Horizons. Well, I mean, there's Starfield, right? There's Return to Moria. I fancy that game. I really do. I love a bit of Lord of the Rings, me. Quite fancy that. Of course, every man in his own's going to be streaming Starfield. That's when that comes out. You still stream the Elite Dangerous scene. You captivate the rest of the. Oh, I don't like that Starfield. Blah 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 blah. You stream a bit of Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I mean, I've got it with the Xbox Game Pass, but for some reason I bought it. I must be stupid. Anyway. I'm interested to see what all the fuss is about. What's this doing? This is not me. Look at this! Well, you saw it here first. Now... Oh, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh dear. Well, no, it's actually happening on my screen, not on that. Right, let's bring up Task Manager. Let's dump this. There you go. Phew. Right. Let's try that again. It was all going bonkers. I was in the neg. Commander Lord have mercy, 07, and welcome. Veroth, you get it 2 times a week. It's the first time I've seen it. Since when have you been getting this? Since update 16? I know they were saying they were... Aye, aye. I can't connect to the Frontier servers, Captain. Oh, here we go. Now we can. Have I deleted my graphics folder recently? Oh, before. Since update 14. Oh, that's interesting. I've not had this. This is where you find the ships being destroyed, and that's the end of it, like. Oh, well, well, well. Right then. Just as you're going to crash into a station. There's no doubt it's a fantastic looking ship, the cutter, isn't it? Yeah. I'll wait till update 16 hits tomorrow, and I think I'll do that.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Give priority to larger vessels.
Give priority to larger vessels? I am the larger vessel. You all thought I was going to crash then, didn't you? Truth be told, I thought I was going to crash as well then. Right, nice and easy. Pad number 32.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Hull integrity compromised. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I think I did it after 16 actually, so that's... There's been a couple of like server side stuff going on. I never had that before. Yes, there is an update tomorrow. I'll put a video together as soon as we have the patch notes and all that. Gold. We'll have it all. Woo! L-A-E. Laedla. Incidentally, might as well drop that off while we're at it. And we are 4 jumps away, which will be interesting. Let's launch it out. Send me a whisper of the guide and I'll sort it out. Because I'm stacking up content for when I'm going to be away. And I'll give you full credit, Simon. You know, because we're a team in the squadron. I've got a couple of Conan ones coming out. I've got a Conan video on how to deal with the Witch Queen. And then to go on later on, I got Rasma's quarters. Because, like, I don't know what I'm doing with Conan even now. Right. We're going to set that like this. Okay, I'm back. That took a little bit longer. My apologies for that. Let's put a marker in there. So, '07 Commanders, we're back. Right. We are doing our jumps to where we've got to get our stuff from. Let's go. It's better. Oh, do you know what? I mean, there's a lot of people who are down on Elite. And, do you know what? I get it from the console side of things. I do. I understand. I get it. It's a shame. Especially with the new versions of the Xbox. Well, I say new. They've been out, what, 4 years now? 3 years? Can't remember. Anyway. And the PS5 and whatnot. But here's the thing. You know? It was a PC game before it was a console game. That's all I'm going to say.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bloody hell, who's done that one? Who's done that video, Simon? Commander Kronkin, indeed, so did I. It's amazing. It's quite. There are a lot of young commanders, but there's a lot of an old crew going around that played the original BBC Spectrum, Commodore aspect of it. Of course, it was a BBC game on the floppy disks, you know, before it was anything else. Ah, you're a Commodore 64. See, I played it on the BBC Master in school, and then, you know, and it was the game. It was just the game to have. I'm just copying that link into there.
I'm gonna hot drop you into me getting trolled.
The complete story of Elite Dangerous. Spectre 2026. I'll subscribe to him. That looks pretty good. Why not? He deserves it. Yeah. And then got it on the Spectrum. And of course it was 48K Spectrum, not like 16 to 32K or whatever it was on the BBC Master. So as a result, you know, the Spectrum had a better experience. Then of course, then I migrated onto the Atari ST, and there was Frontier and all the other games there as well. You know, it was great. Well, yeah, it is really good to see the Commanders getting into the lore. It really is. That's some. He should be applauded for his efforts. That's what I'm saying. So let's play another Miguel Johnson set of music. Here we go. Off the Delta Hydra.
Frameshift drive charging.
Who's this Herbert? What's he want? Go away. Okay. Bloody people trying to add me on LinkedIn. I don't know. I don't know you. Where am I going? I'm bloody. It was the... It wasn't that system. It was... D-A-N-G-T-E-I. That's where I was going. And I obviously need to dock and get some fuel because I'm all over the flipping place. Oh, actually, no, I've already got... What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting tired again. I've already got my gold. Well, it's always the case, isn't it, that, you know, everyone focuses on what they got wrong or haven't got quite right yet, as opposed to what they have got right. If you look at the game, right, you've got, what, 30 odd ships. How many ships? I don't know how many ships there are. I can't remember. There's a load of ships. There's a load of modules. You can go mining. You can go exploring. You can do combat. You can do trade. You can get onto a planet. You can drive around in a car. You can drive around in a different car. You can blow up a base. Right? And is that not enough for some people? I just don't get it. Thargoids. Yes, Thargoids. Got aliens, man. I have no idea how many ships there are. I thought it was 30 something. Ah, I might still be on that from the last time I was knobbing about with it, wouldn't I? Realistic mode. Yeah, I'm still on realistic mode. Apophis 07. It didn't work. There it is. Oh, Raxler. Yeah, I got a bit of Raxler. And wouldn't Raxler be something if you only got there by being triple elite? Or Elite 5, for example. Ex-Drifter, what are my thoughts on the Starfield? Well, do you know what? An awful lot of marketing. Bethesda game. Lovely. A lot of people can't help but make comparisons. And I think some people have already got it. And they're doing content and releasing certain stuff and what have you. And those YouTubers who have been partnered with, they're going to flood Twitch and YouTube full of it. No one else is going to get a look in. It looks really impressive. It looks really good. I hope it is as good as it looks. Of course, you get all the naysayers. Oh, well, it's a Bethesda game, so it will never work. Well, I'm sure it will. Because if it fails, that could cripple a company. And of course, Microsoft's bought them. I can't remember the last Bethesda game I bought. To be honest, my son likes the Fallout stuff and all that. You know, and good for him. All these cheeky monkeys nipping in before me. Look at this, I'm bloody stuck on the bloody thing now, aren't I? Come on! Oh, I'm stuck on the toast rack.
Taking damage.
Right, let's try that again then, shall we? Well, that's embarrassing. Happens to us all. Let me again. Oh, come on!
Landing gear retracted.
Jesus Christ. Is there anyone?
Attention, Commander. No loitering in this area.
I only get destroyed. Oh, it's that bastard. Oh, it's all going wrong. Right, let's try that again then.
Please be aware of heavy traffic in this area.
Well, why aren't they aware of me? Right, we're going in. That wasn't difficult, was it? We went pad 10 all the way over there. Got there in the end. Third time's the charm. You got it.
100 meters from touchdown.
Anchors! Anchors! Oh, I've hit everything at the moment. Don't think I've hit that box over there. Oh, over there and hit that. Have you passed your driving test? Yes.
Landing successful. Lockdown procedure initiated. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
Commodities. Here we go. Let's sell the gold. 296 million.
Incoming message.
And I've got a promotion to Elite 3. Which not bad. Elite 3 in a bit. You saw it here. It's money, baby. Where did we go? We went all the way. Can't remember. D A N G T E I. Best refuel, best rearm, best launch. Yeah, I mean, it's no doubt I'm probably going to play it and do a lot of content with it. You know, it's making the content that's different that people want to watch, as opposed to what they're doing. And I said a lot of the big YouTubers are going to have all that sewn up, like it be character creation and how to do this and how to do that. So all you can do is just have a go, really. I mean, I had some success with one of my, you know, things I wish I knew Conan video. In fact, I don't know how many that's got. And I came into that late. I mean, Simon got me into that. And Pep.
Landing gear retracted.
In fact, I have no idea what that's on at the moment. Let's have a look. Conan Exiles, la-di-da-di-da. Da-di-da. Analytics.
Station limits exceeded. Please take care of your journey.
Shit, I've had 28,000 views on it. That's alright, isn't it? I'm doing something right. Mostly in the United States. Some people in Canada and the UK, but 52% of people in the United States watch that. And 99% of them are not subscribed. But did they like it as a video? I don't know. Can't tell anymore. Interesting stuff. There was some cheeky bastard this morning, right, who had watched my How to Unlock the Tome of Kurak, right? And, you know, oh, it hasn't got to the point. There's a lot to it. You gotta find the map. You gotta go here. You gotta go there. Oh, it's not quick enough. What? Go here, go there, do that. This is what you get. 2 minutes. Got a bit of story. And there's a new version, isn't there, coming out of Conan, where you don't get any boxes, and it's Age of War version 2. Exactly. If you want entertainment, watch a video. You've got to have the story. And you know what? The art of storytelling for a lot of these things, especially TikTok, is dead. And that's translating through into the workplace. Like where we've been told, hey, you know, well, you got to make these training videos shorter. Well, how short? You know, it's a complicated subject. Like I can't get through it in 1 minute 30 seconds. You know, this is a half-hour course, sort of thing. Oh, 20 minutes or less. Bloody hell. It's a good job the person I work with is Italian and she can talk really fast. But it dilutes the content. It's the same with YouTube. I think videos should be anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes for certain content. Playthroughs about 30. That sort of thing. Oh, exactly. Some things don't. I mean, I had some very good videos that got an awful lot of hits, and it was on Google Workspace, or G Suite as it was back then. User creation, uploading a CSV, how to register a domain, all that sort. Because I was currently doing it in work. I thought, oh, I know what I'm doing. And I learn by teaching as well. Everybody does. But yeah. How to add users, how to add groups, what's an organizational unit, all that crap. And it hasn't changed. It just changed the GUI. Very NT4-ish. You're right there, fish sticks. Everyone lowered. Is the chat on the video from Discord? Is the chat on the video from Discord? No. Streamlabs. Yeah, some things you have to read. I mean, the stuff I'm working on now is heavy stuff. It's called ESG, Environmental, Social and Governance, and all companies have to do it. And it's like about supply chain. That makes about 80% of what this score that companies have to adhere to. Because what has happened is everyone's moved their manufacturing to China to make themselves look all very environmentally friendly. Problem with that is, no matter where you are, you know, you're still pumping stuff up into the atmosphere. So this is to attempt to show how economically, environmentally, socially correct companies are. So, you know, it's heavy stuff. I taste heavy stuff. It's going to be as big as GDPR. And that was a right pain in the ass, that was. A little bit of free consultancy there, look at that. You know it makes sense. So let's see if we can do a better job of getting into this station without crashing. Because that would be something. Yeah, I do.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 39er.
Scan detected.
You walk that dog, Commander Cronkite. He needs walking. He's probably crossing his legs, looking at you going... Well, yeah, I mean, the whole governance side of things is kind of like, well, how many people of a minority or a gender have you got in certain positions of the company? That's the governance side of things. How many women do you have on the board? How many Welsh people do you have on the board or in different positions around the company, for example? The social side of things deals with, well, how do they look on social media? And, you know, how responsible they are. For example, if a clothier company turns around and makes clothes and uses, I don't know, child labour, for example, which has happened not so long ago in our living memory. How's that going to impact? How do other companies get a grip on it so they're not, you know, impacted? It's going to be an awful lot of bureaucracy, I think. And of course, in Europe, what's sent out by Brussels then has to go to each individual country to be passed by law. And then once it's passed by law, they have their own little twist to it. So you've got that going on. Plus you've got the industry that they're in. Plus the own company stuff. Oh, it's terrible. Exactly. It could even be a famous, you know, brand of clothes like that. Again, Simon, that's exactly it as well. You know, it's how can you ethically hire people, the right person for the right job. Now, a lot of companies are saying, oh, well, we're not very diverse, we've got to have people. Well, I get that, but I think it should be the right person for the right job, no matter what gender, sexual orientation, or colour they are. It should make a difference. It shouldn't make a difference. But apparently it does, so there you go. Gold. We are golding it up. 35 million.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Launch. They could do, couldn't they? That works well if you're not physically in the office and you have a remote interview. I mean, when you think about it, years ago, and it's still the case. I mean, your CV, people have started putting pictures on it, right? Well, you know, it's not for a cover shoot of the Grattan catalogue, is it?
Landing gear
What difference does that make? You know? if you're trying to appeal to someone's, you know, how can I put this? If you're trying to appeal to somebody's sexuality, then why put a picture on?
Flight control signing off.
If they ask you for a picture later, why? Well, okay, if you've got the job, there's my picture from my pass. But like, I changed jobs during COVID. I sent my CV in, no problem. Next thing you know, I've got a Zoom call with a very nice man. No dramas. Then I had another Zoom call with the guy who was going to be my boss. Then another Zoom call with another very nice guy who was going to be my peer. And then another call with the guy who was going to be my boss. And that was it. I was hired. Zoom. All you need to know.
Frame shift drive charging.
I think pictures should be banned. If someone shows me a picture, I immediately go, right, well, let's look at the facts, shall we? Because obviously the picture could be trying to detract from, well, can I do the job? That's how I look at it. And it's not a very popular opinion, I know. And I'm losing people off the stream already, right? But I'm having my say. Exactly. Skin colour and all that shouldn't make the difference. If you can do the job and you're good at the job, then good for you. You should have the job. I have a very 1970s ways of doing it. That was a quick walk. What did the dog say? You're right, Narco. Makes me sick too. Right person for the right job. And it should be, you know, irrelevant of discrimination or gender or sexuality or what have you. I think. But in other news, I've stopped drinking milk and I'm drinking soya stuff, which I'm not entirely sure about, to be honest. But I'm certainly having less problems by not drinking milk. She gets 2 short walks and 2 long walks a day. Yeah. Oh, I know, it's not very nice. And I don't know, I kind of sort of like developed, not an allergy, an intolerance. Now, you might get this yourself, and it might be different for all of you. This is what worked for me. We went from, back in the 70s, good old silver top milk, proper milk you get, right? And then it was, well, you can't have that because you're going to get fat, or in my case, fatter, right? So you have the green top, which is like semi-skimmed. Ah, you're right. Ah, yeah, well, if you cut that back now and just have the red top, which is like 1%, which is like white water, highly pasteurized milk, then you'll lose weight, and it'll be better for you and great. The problem is it tastes like shit, right? Anyway, we've been on the red top milk for about 5 years, and I just couldn't work out why I felt terrible. So I stopped it. Or last week I was drinking black coffee because I have no idea what goes on with American milk. I haven't got a clue. I walked into the Starbucks, so I'll have a latte. And they went, what milk do you want? I went, normal milk. And they went, what's that? Unfortunately, my friend jumped in and went, oh, you'll have this. I don't know what I do without it. This. And, aha. And then one just gave me a sort of funny look, like, you know, so, here's your stuff. So I just started drinking black coffee again. exactly. The cow juice. I don't know. And I went to this one place in Salt Lake City, and it was like some sort of like local institution. It was called something dogs, DAWG. We'll call it hot dogs, whatever it was anyway. And this person said, "Oh, you gotta try one of those. It's a national institution. It's a fantastic hot dog." I said, "Oh, I do fancy a hot dog, as it happens." And it was a hot dog, right? Well, it was a brioche bun, roll, whatever you want to call it. Very nice. I do like those. And you had the choice of normal sausage, or Polish sausage. They go, "Do you like spicy sausage?" I said, "I do." I said, "Hit me up with that Polish sausage." He goes, "What else do you want it?" I said, "Well, what's it come with?" He goes, "Oh, well, yeah, sweet chili sauce." I said, "I'll have some of that." And he goes, "Right, and then what about all the vegetables?" I went, "What?" Expecting he was going to say like a carrot, but what he was referring to was onions, jalapeno peppers, and all that malarkey, pickles. I said, "Get it all on there." He was like, "Yeah, man." I said, "Okay." What a very nice hot dog. Yeah, well, anyway, right, with the milk, I developed, let's just say, stomach problems. So I either drink black coffee, which I had earlier on in the little cup, or I'll drink something with some soya in, just to sort of like ease it on the stomach a little bit. Oh yeah, so I had the entire garden on this hot dog, and it was very nice. Not entirely sure it was worth $9 though. And also, I only managed to get root beer in one place when I was there. They went, "Oh, well, it's Dr. Pepper and it's Sprite and it's Coke and it's this and that." Bloody hell. Come on, root beer. Indiana, that's where I want to go. That's the home of root beer. Apparently. So yeah, so I had a bit of a time of it. So I come off the milk, a nice black coffee, or non-sweetened soya milk. That Alpro stuff. Chicago style hot dogs. I'll have a look at that. I mean, I'll have to look where my stop-offs are on my next trip. I don't think I'm stopping in Chicago. American truck skip. I don't need another truck skip. In fact, I'm actually wondering, when are they going to bring out the next farming simulator? Because they brought out 2023 and they put that on the Switch. Haven't it? AW root beer. That's the stuff, boy. I love it. Oh my gold. Oh yeah. So when you going to the Guernsey then, Marco? Because it's soon, isn't it? You were telling me yesterday. Good bit of Guernsey. Guernsey cows, Guernsey grass.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, I think I did. It was like, oh, get all that cream off the top, and get it on your cornflakes. Like my daughter was saying, oh, because she's playing rugby. I said, oh, I got to get bigger, I got to bulk up. I said, oh, look, I said, start drinking milk. I don't like milk. I said, well, try this milk. Not this red stuff your mother buys. Try this. This is nice. I said, mm-hmm. Selling the gold. 261 million profit. That bank balance is going up, isn't it? So how's that going then? So we're getting there. See, we're still trade 3. That hasn't moved much. Yeah, remember that? Shake the milk before you use it. Mix it all around. Or it goes. So like it can go out the top of the
You have been disengaged from the dock. Please observe speed restrictions upon
at the top of the bottle. That big sort of like thick, yellowy there. Exactly, gold top. You could use a spoon. You're not wrong. Ah, the 70s. You remember this, Simon, being a cultured man and being in the UK around by that time. Look out, there's a Humphrey about. I was talking to my missus, and there's about 4 or 5 years in between us. And she said, "What the hell are you talking about?" I said, look out, there's a Humphrey about. Now, there was a thing years ago. The Humphrey straws, a striped straw, would come after your milk. Right? Look out, there's Humphrey about. Special Agent 4807, Commander. And then, back when I was in school, exactly, 50p, well, it might not even have been that, to be honest, and you had, in Wales, we had free milk. Right? And then Maggie Thatcher stopped it. And they used to call her Maggie the Milk Stealer. Exactly, Jew Janice. That's right, Commander. Thatcher was the milk thief, they all called her. I'm not sure what happens now. I'm not sure if they get free milk in... My niece is in school. We'll have to ask her. I think they get milk. In Spain you didn't get lunches or milk. Well, I mean, hey, you got to pay for your lunch, right? And my kids are in comprehensive school now, such as it is, even though it's not a camp. Thatcher, the school milk snatcher. That's right, Narco. They destroyed her on that. Because she was, I think, Secretary of Education at the time. Yeah, that's right. 9 to midday, then 2 p.m. You had siesta, 3 to 5. It was a siesta, wasn't it? That's the stuff. But like the school meals, they're abysmal. Well, they are in my kids' school anyway. And they ain't cheap. I mean, it's like, well, I don't know what it is. I put like £50 each a month in, and they always run out because, well, I don't know what they do with it. Eat it probably. But they were saying it's utterly ridiculous. Like the first week, to ease everybody in, they're like, yeah, pull out the stops, burn the budget in the first 2 weeks, get them into dinners. Oh, dinners are nice, Mum. Dinners are nice, Dad. Oh yeah, I'll have dinners. Brilliant. And after that, it's like one up from the slop. Going to school twice every day is bad. But that's the thing, innit? I mean, you think back to food back when you were in school. None of this choices stuff. None of this vegetarian option. Oh, you're a vegetarian? Here's a carrot. Well, just have the chips then if you don't want the meat-based substance. And all that crap. Now, they got like 4 or 5 different choices. You got the salad option, you got the vegan option, you got the vegetarian option, you got the normal option, as I call it, 'cause meat eater, right? And then, oh well, everything's got to be, sustainably sourced. Yeah, what you're telling me that sausage there is sustainably sourced? I mean, it's mostly wood shavings and talcum powder, I would say. Anyway. But like, fortunately, when I was in comprehensive, we lived quite close to the school at the time, so I walk home. And this is why I could not look at a Marks and Spencer's beef and onion pasty, because I think I had them every day for like 5 years. Or warmed up casserole. that the old lady had made. And I can't look at it. Or as I call it, casserole. I can't look at it. Can't look at it. Might be very nice. I can't do it. Traumatized as a child. I was in Marks and Spencer's the other day with the missus, looking at the food, and I walked past each. She goes, "Oh, we'll get some of them." I said, "No." What's that? I said, "Traumatized as a child. Do you know what I'm talking about?" She went, "Oh, right, I get it. Nothing against Marks and Spencer. They were very nice at the time, but when you have them virtually every day or 3 times a week for like 5 years, you don't want to see another one as long as you live. Right? Vegetarian, have a ham sandwich. Yeah, but it's a case of back then, you know, it was, well, here's an apple, and here's a carrot, off you go. There was none of this. Oh, we'll aim at this, and oh, we'll aim at that, and if you are, that's great, right? Hats off to you. Me, however, I kind of ate what I was put in front of me. But again, child of the 70s. And that's the thing, see? What I do like from Marks and Spencer's, I do like their cheese board at Christmas, because I think it's nice, you get a good variety. And, well, there weren't, well, if you had a food, I think it wasn't until about the 80s, 85, nuts and shellfish started coming up into it. Because I think what happened, right, all the midwives in the NHS in the UK, or in Wales at least, came round, and my mother had my sister in the 80s. "Oh, don't eat shellfish, we've seen a study that it's bad." Me, prawns, everything, cockles, whelks, seaside town, right? You'd have it all, wouldn't you? And, no problems, no dramas. My sister has only got to look at a prawn and comes out like the Elephant Man. It's ridiculous, right? We had none of this before any of this don't eat that crap came coming along. Now, I'm sure there's a medical reason for this. Don't eat nuts, bad for you. Why not the bloody protein? Oh, well, you could have an allergy. If you don't eat it, you probably will have an allergy. Right? Says me, who's obviously got an allergy to milk. Well, that's because I haven't been drinking proper milk, I've been drinking that red crap. That's where all this started. You know, so, that sort of thing. And exactly, kids do not play outside anymore. Mine have just started playing outside because they're like 12 and 15. And that's mostly because they're playing football and rugby. Caffeine Fixed, 07 Commander, and welcome to the stream. Well, do you know what? Again, I talked to a couple of people in work who are all the same thing. I drank water from the garden hose. That was my sports drink, right? I played outside. I fell in stingy nettles. I was up and down mounds of earth, over fields, up mountains, everywhere. Paddling in the sea, paddling out the sea, paddling in the brook, out the brook. Playing football, came back looking like a coal miner virtually every day on the weekend and throughout the summer holidays, right? If you didn't have holes in your jeans, you weren't trying hard enough. These days, bloody hell. Well, I remember going gooseberry picking and raspberry picking and eating them as you go. Oh, well, you can't do that. There'll be parasites in it. Probably. But the stomach acid will probably kill them. And if not, you've probably got a day or two of downtime. These days, bloody hell. Well, that's the thing. Simon, talking about bikes. I got a bike. Kids got a bike. Kids, they got the helmets on and everything. Me, au naturel, right? Because I don't intend to fall off my bike and I don't ride my bike on the road, right? I'm not what I call, in this country, in the UK, a lycra-clad git. Now, here's the thing. Now, I don't just make these things, right? I don't even make these things up. So, I was coming back from town this morning, I had an early appointment, even on a bank holiday. And what the Welsh government have done, in their wisdom, is they've narrowed all the roads, right? All the roads are narrow. They've narrowed them, and they've widened the pavements either side, and they've made a bit for these pavements cycle lanes, right? No dramas. Good for them. I thought, brilliant. At least we ain't going to have all that hassle. So there's a bus lane, because they like the public transport. And there's a pavement, which is wide, right? So people can walk, and I'm all for walking. And a bit of that is the cycle lane on the pavement. Right? Now, here's the thing. When there's one of these lanes, there should be a law that says, oh, cyclist, get on the cycle path. There it is over there. But they won't, you see, because they've got to go up and down the curves, and that spoils their rhythm, and, you know, whatever. But there's a cycle path, and it takes up a third of the road. Roll a shen, 07. Now, I'm probably going to upset an awful lot of cyclists, and I don't care. Because there was one cyclist this morning, and bless her cotton socks, she was pedalling like I don't know what, but she just didn't have it in her. And the queue of traffic behind her was like 30, 40 cars. Because the law over here is, you've got to give a cyclist 1.5 meters of clearance. Now, given the fact, Simon, I'm sure you're very considerate. So here's the thing. Given the fact you've got to have 1.5 meters on a road, and if there's a road with 2 solid white lines, you can't cross that because that's bad, okay? And it's true, because oncoming bloody traffic's coming the other way, and the roads aren't wide enough, because you've got a bus lane, you've got a path, you've got a road, you've got the all-protecting, governing double white line, then you've got the road I'm on, then you've got a bloody Lycra-class bloody cyclist there holding up all the traffic, because they can't be asked to go over the other side of the road and go on the bloody cycle lane. There you go. My rant's over now. Cyclists. I've put a marker in. Like and subscribe, everybody. Which apparently hasn't worked. Is it? There you go. Like what you see, like what you hear. Subscribe. Well, yeah, 1.5 meters. I ain't got a problem with that. But then make the roads big enough so you can pass them. That's the problem. That is the problem. In my eyes. And another thing. While we're on the... I haven't been drinking either this afternoon. This is just me having a rant. In Wales, they've imposed... a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit as of September. 20 mile an hour. Now, outside hospitals, I get it. Outside schools, I get it. In residential areas, I get it. Right? Alright, Chris, how's it going, mate? Thanks very much for joining. Right? There you go. And then you got people on these invalid scooters on the pavement doing 30 mile an hour. And they hit somebody. Oh, I'm old. I was stood the other day. Well, I say other day. Must be about 6 months ago. I was in Cardiff. And I was stood at the traffic lights waiting to cross a pedestrian crossing. And, lovely. So, do my bit of exercise, bit of walking. So I'm stood there. And this old girl turns up on a mobility scooter, straight into my leg. I said, ow! And she looked at me. Well, you shouldn't have been stood there. And I looked at her. Now, you may know the sort, right? Their disability was the fact they were a bit lardy. In my opinion. Right? I mean, there was nothing wrong with her mouth, put it that way. Because she went... I just stood there. She nearly took me off my feet. Well, you shouldn't have been stood there. I said, I'm crossing at a zebra crossing, love. I said, if you want to walk around here looking like Davros from the Daleks, that was the guy with it on his head and a little wheelchair. I said, you carry on. I said, but you learn to drive first. Oh, well, if I did. Gosh, she gave me a tongue lashing. I said, oh, I can't be arsed with all of this. Walked off. It was like, she wasn't wrong. I was. And I was stood there, off to one side. There you go. Astarius, 07 Commander, he says. Oh, I'm Paul Nesbitt. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? I'm on form today. Yes. I gotta get on the blue cat milk. I might go and have a pint, actually. What we got then? Used to live in a world that wasn't mental. It was okay to be white man, heterosexual, and eat meat. Now it makes you... Yeah, exactly. To be fair, you know, as it was, as we are, and everyone's got their own... There you go. I could be being cancelled now. Right? I'm losing people. I'm losing people. Have I been frozen or something? Because I've had a bit of a rant. Have I been hit by it? The audio's gone. Damn. I think I've been cancelled. Okay. Can anyone hear me now? I should be able to. Okay. Oh no. I've obviously been cancelled. Well, there you have it. Hang on, now what's happened is... Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? Anything, anybody? Anything? Anybody? I don't know what's going on. No idea. I've got shield mode apparently. I think perhaps Thatcher's done me. It could be. Well, I think we've hit all of the auto mod stuff in that one last rant, to be perfectly honest with you. But like, yeah, there you go. So we're just gonna have to we're gonna have to see how that goes. Still no audio. Okay, we're gonna cut it here. I'll try and restart the stream.